stuck in tiny cages. And they're tortured for the rest of their lives until they're sent to sleep, which their lives aren't very that long, but they're usually 2-month-long lives. Although under normal conditions, some chickens actually live 10 years, and some but for them it actually feels like 15 years, although it's only 2 months. Anyway, so by lots of things, animals are abused in 15 ways. Food is getting more and more polluted, and farms think that's all about the money. This means that they don't care about how much torture the animals endure. They instead care about how much money they get. So now my 3 concepts. Using connection and perspective. I only have the time to do one, but I chose perspective because some people might actually think it's okay for that for some reason. I don't know. But either way, some very interesting facts I learned are: the chickens are still keeping when they're little, or they've been ballooned to the size of giant adult chickens. Imagine you're 2 months old and you're taller than your dad. That would be really. And so factory farms or some farmers are sometimes seen throwing baby piglets into the air, kicking them around like soccer balls, and slamming them into the concrete. I think that's really good. Sometimes the pigs escape during the wave, either way. And sometimes cows, their legs won't work, so they have to be shoved around the factory farm and pulled. Sometimes they're pulled by their ears or horns. And some restaurants actually don't use factory farming at all. I'll show you that in the hour. Actually, my action presented a PowerPoint to some 8th graders. I'm going to present a fraction of that PowerPoint to you guys. I'm not sure if it's but I'm pretty sure it's been going on for a while. What did you learn from Dr. Ricky about? Competitive edge, Turner Academy. Yeah, factory farming. Start with Cruelty by Cruelty. Well, we learned that in Uganda people aren't eating the right food, so they're suffering from malnutrition. How to help. Now you know how they are tortured. Like free-range folks, you do not have to eat a dirty piece of tortured meat. Some people go vegan, meaning that not only do they not eat meat, but no eggs, milk, cheese, or any animal byproduct, even if it is free-range. It can be lower high, but that's the regular family size, and then another plan is if we stop eating fast food, the meat might pile up at the factory farms because, for instance, fast food chain will buy any more chicken from chicken nuggets. I'm not saying that they actually use chicken or McDonald's. Either way, the meat will pile up at the factory farms, causing them to stop killing the animals. Sadly, I have no idea how to get them out of those cages, but I'm working on it. Yeah, that might happen. Either way. It's also, it's up to you to choose if you want to stop eating fast food and tortured animals. However, I know few fast food restaurants that use caged food, eggs, free-range meat, etc. Why are there so many animations?
Who allows you guys to think you're the boss?
Have you learned to eat better? No factory farming restaurants / brands. There's Burger King, Domino's Pizza, Wendy's, Kraft Foods, and a lot more, like El Pollo Loco, KFC, tons more. I just couldn't get them all in there. In the bibliography, I use these sites. They're also on the board here. Thanks for watching. Do you have any questions?
The neighbor didn't help very much.
Yes. A few questions. What do you think makes people not necessarily care that the animals are tortured?
Sometimes they think the meat would taste really good, although they know what it came from. I don't think it's okay for one, but
Why don't you think it's okay?
I think it's just really mean, and there could be better ways to do that.
Like what?
There could be ways that, the free-range, more factory farms could do free-range instead. Oh, by the way, I need enough slide after this for this to work, and I had to fill it with something. I couldn't wait blank. Either way, so
Slowest transition ever.
Well, that's the end, and I had to put another.
Just go to an earthquake.
Either way,
So, what is your idea for?
I think more to do free.
Very good.